Good afternoon, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Touro University, California College of Osteopathic Medicine, class of 2024. My name is Dr. Tammy Hendricks. I'm the Interim Chief Academic Officer of Touro University, California, and the Dean and Chief Academic Officer of our College of Osteopathic Medicine. I'm also a very proud alumna of our college. It is my pleasure to welcome you here today. Touro University, California is a proud member of the Touro University System, an extensive network of Jewish-sponsored higher education institutions. Please rise as our campus rabbi, Rabbi Tenenbaum, delivers our invocation.
Good evening. Congratulations and mazel tov to the College of Osteopathic Medicine class of 2024. Almighty God, source of all remedy and healing, we beseech of you that you bestow your blessings upon these graduating students, the faculty and staff, and all their family members who join us today for this milestone occasion, celebrating the achievements of the class of 2024.
I would like to introduce our platform party, who will stand when their name is called. Please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. Dr. Alan Kadish, President of the Touro University System and New York Medical College. Dr. Steve Jacobson, Dean of Student Affairs and Vice Provost of Touro University, California. Mr. Newman Hoffman, Vice President and Interim Chief Executive Officer of Touro University, California. Rabbi Tenenbaum, Campus Rabbi. Our keynote speaker, Dr. Karen Nichols, author, physician, leader, trailblazer, and more. You'll hear more about her later. Dr. Richard Reamer, Senior Associate Dean of Stockton and Chief Medical Officer of the Touro University Medical Group. Dr. Natalie Nevins, Colonel in the U.S. Army Reserve and TUCOM Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education and Program Development, who will lead the recitation of the commissioning oath and present the United States Public Health and Human Services Award. Dr. May Lin, Assistant Dean for Graduate Medical Education and Program Development, who will deliver the alumni welcome to our graduates. Our ceremony mace bearer, Dr. Walter Hartwig, who is also one of our class of 2024 readers, along with Dr. Kimberly Wolf and the designated class hooders, Dr. David Kaufman, Dr. Chitra Pai. Dr. Gail Cummings and Dr. Sahai Burrows will present our dual degree students with their specialty cords to signify their receipt of the dual degree of Masters of Public Health and Doctorate of Osteopathic Medicine. And Mr. Bruce Silverman will sound the shofar to conclude the ceremony today. Thank you so much. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. Alan Kadish to the lectern.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hendricks, and welcome everyone to the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine in California graduation class of 2024. Just a couple of words about Touro University, California, which many of you know. 76% of our class matched into residency programs in California, and 62% of the class matched into primary care. While many of our graduates do continue to become medical specialists, the primary care shortage in the United States is a serious one, particularly as the population ages, and we're very proud of the fact that our students who've been inculcated in the idea that service is so important have chosen in such large numbers to enter primary care, and we look forward to them making an enormous contribution to the health of Americans. Although it's been a few years since medical school for me, the fundamental challenges have remained the same. It's a time of tremendous personal and professional challenge. And every year, I talk about the fact that the people in this room, apart from the graduates, family, friends, and other supporters have been invaluable in helping our students make it through medical school. But the challenges of this particular class, which I'll speak a little bit more about in a moment, have made it particularly important for the support all of you have provided to our graduates. So just a quick round of applause for everybody in this room who's helped them through these tough times. Remember, this class began its education in the COVID pandemic, went through increasing divisions in American society that undoubtedly have affected them both personally as well as perhaps occasionally during the delivery of health care, and finally, been dealing with the campus upheaval that's happened over the past few months. Put that on top of the normal challenges that medical school creates, and I'm extraordinarily proud of every one of our graduates for being able to be trained and make it through in this incredibly tough time. So a couple of words about that. One of the things that characterizes the Jewish intellectual tradition over the past couple of millennia is the understanding that intellectual and professional accomplishment is something that can't be distracted by circumstance. Throughout history, being exiled from one country or another, subject to pogroms, the Jewish intellectual tradition has allowed people to focus on the idea that we're here to make the world a better place, both intellectually and practically. And I think some of the successes of that tradition have been based on the ability to filter out those outside influences and continue to be productive. Scholars have been kicked out of Spain and subsequently Portugal and produced treatises still studied hundreds of years later today. And your education, graduates, at Touro has come at a turbulent time as well. While your generation has been spared entering war, you're still acutely aware of the tragedies of war and terrorism here and abroad. And the war has impacted all of us, and in the age of instant pictures on social media, that impact isn't protected or filtered in any way. America has had its challenges throughout history. Its history is replete with examples of racism and prejudice, and its prestige on occasion shifts with different leadership and in different times. But at least the ideal of America as a more perfect union and the values that it represents, I believe, remain important. Specifically, the freedoms that all Americans enjoy, much to the exclusion of the rest of the world. The freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to assemble, and the freedom of religion. As educators, we understand that learning requires a civil exchange of ideas and demands respect for all opinions. Indeed, Touro and I agree with the remarks recently made by President Biden on May 2nd. He addressed two of the four freedoms, the right to free speech and the right for people to peacefully assemble and make their voices heard. These rights must be upheld. Sometimes they tend to be in conflict. The President reminded us that America is not an authoritarian nation. We don't silence people or squash dissent. Peaceful protests are in the best tradition of American society. Nevertheless, when the freedom of one impedes on the freedom of others, or when protest descends into lawlessness, we should take action. We're a civil society, and order must prevail. We must learn from the examples of those such as Martin Luther King, who've managed to produce tremendous changes in a positive way in American society, while supporting peaceful protests like the Million Man March. With all those challenges, graduates, you've reached a great day here today. You've worked hard, and I'm confident that the knowledge that we've imparted to you and the tradition of service to community that characterizes Touro University, California, indeed all of Touro University, will make sure that each of you makes an important contribution to healthcare on a local level and to society in general. People will look at you as role models, and I'm confident, given the education and personal development that's happened throughout your lives and at Touro, that you'll live up to that important ideal. Being a physician has tremendous privileges, but also tremendous responsibilities. Finally, I'd like to take pride in welcoming each of you as Touro alumni. Keep in touch with your deans and faculty, as well as your classmates. Let us know how you're doing, and continue to make us proud, as I know you will. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Dr. Kadish, for your inspirational and meaningful words today. This day celebrates our graduates, as well as the relationship between you as students and your faculty who have served as your teachers, mentors, and trusted advisors. Your graduation is a wonderful testament to the significant efforts of our faculty in collaboration with all of your years of hard work to arrive at this day. Please join me in acknowledging our faculty and our TUCOM Leadership Council. Faculty and council, please rise. Since the very beginning of Touro University, California's journey, our dedication to public health has been unmistakably evident. We've forged impactful partnerships with our regional public health departments and local federally qualified community healthcare centers. Through a myriad of community initiatives like pop-up vaccination events and diabetes education programs, we've tackled pressing issues ranging from obesity to advocating for those facing addiction, mental health challenges, poverty, housing insecurity, and incarceration. But our commitment extends beyond these endeavors. It permeates every facet of our institution, driving us to do more, to be more, and to serve our communities with unwavering compassion and determination. With that focus in mind, it is now our pleasure to invite Dr. Natalie Nevins, Colonel in the U.S. Army Reserves, who will be presenting the United States Public Health Service Award of Excellence on behalf of the United States Public Health Service.
The 2024 Excellence in Public Health Award, which is from the Physicians Professional Advisory Committee of the U.S. Public Health Service in recognition of demonstrated commitment to public and public practice, goes to soon-to-be Dr. Krissa Karagianis.
In 1993, the American Osteopathic Foundation, in partnership with the Advocates for the American Osteopathic Association, established the Donna Jones Moritsugu Award. This award was created to honor the memory of Donna Jones Moritsugu, wife of Dr. Kenneth P. Moritsugu, former Deputy Surgeon General of the United States. The award honors the relationships of graduating osteopathic medical students who best exemplify the type of immeasurable support and personal sacrifice that is crucial to their partner's success. Today we honor, in absentia, because they're growing their family actively, Dr. Robert Brady Malone as the 2024 Donna Jones Moritsugu Memorial Award recipient. Congratulations on behalf of the Advocates for the American Osteopathic Association and the American Osteopathic Foundation. I'm delighted to acknowledge Dr. Robert Brady Malone as the recipient of the Donna Jones Moritz Zugu Award in recognition of the commitment and immeasurable support he bestowed to his partner, soon-to-be Dr. Shiwe Maloney, thereby enhancing her ability to thrive within the osteopathic profession. More awards. Dr. Arnold P. Gold Foundation is dedicated to upholding the core values that define compassionate healthcare interactions: integrity, excellence, collaboration, compassion, altruism, respect, resilience, empathy, and service. In tribute to Leonard Tao, a champion of medical programs and research funding, as well as a fervent advocate for humanism in medicine, the foundation established the Leonard Tao Humanism in Medicine Award. This prestigious award honors both a faculty member and a graduate who embody the ideals of compassion, collaboration, and scientific excellence in their roles as educators and role models. Recipients are selected from a diverse and inclusive pool of eligible students and faculty. Today, we celebrate the outstanding achievements of a graduate and a faculty member who exemplify these values in their daily practice, serving as shining examples of humanism in healthcare. Would Dr. Walter Hartwig and soon-to-be Dr. Regina Wu please rise and join me at the lectern? Now I'm going to make them wait awkwardly while I talk about them. Dr. Walter Hartwig embodies the spirit of the Leonard P. Tao Award through exemplary humanism and humanistic qualities. Dr. Hartwig epitomizes dedication to the well-being of future physicians, as all of our soon-to-be graduates can attest to. His commitment extends far beyond the typical bounds of duty as he makes himself available around the clock to both present students and alumni alike. As a valued member of the TUC campus care team, Dr. Hartwig actively engages in providing support and intervention, ensuring that every individual receives the assistance they need at the earliest possible opportunity. His genuine care for each student is palpable as he takes the time to forge personal connections with every individual. His background is in anthropology and anatomy. His research focus has been on cultivating empathy within medical education. This reflects his unwavering dedication to not only teaching the science of medicine, but also nurturing the humanity and compassion that lie at its core. Here are a few quotes from our students who nominated him. I am beyond grateful for his guidance and patience during the clinical years and truly believe that he deserves this award. Dr. Hartwig has stood by all of his students at a level unparalleled to others. He has answered our calls late at night, texted back for frantic residency application decisions. He is consistently available with kindness and encouragement and has been a leading and wonderful voice of reason for all of us. Dr. Hartwig exudes compassion, care, and empathy. He is a true leader and role model who embodies and fosters the spirit of humanism in medicine. There's one more person up here we get to talk about, and that's soon-to-be Dr. Regina Wu, who exemplifies unwavering dedication as she prepares to embark on her journey as a new physician. Amid the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, while navigating her medical school studies, she selflessly served as a vaccine ambassador for the Touro Cares mobile vaccination program. Week after week, Regina attended events tirelessly administering COVID-19 and flu vaccinations throughout our county. Her commitment extends beyond that service as she actively sought to provide care for Solano County's most vulnerable populations. Through her involvement with the Touro University student-run free clinic and the Mobile Diabetes Education Center, Regina offered invaluable support and education to diabetic patients, ensuring they received the care that they needed. Her efforts were instrumental in bridging healthcare gaps and addressing critical needs within the community. She also served as a student leader, encouraging her classmates to seek and promote gratitude and kindness. Regina Wu epitomizes humanism, embodying traits of compassion, respect, and empathy in every interaction. Her dedication to serving others serves as a beacon of inspiration to us all. Congratulations. We're so excited for you both and so thrilled to honor you as role models, educators, and individuals who truly embody the spirit of the Leonard Tao Award and the humanistic spirit of the Gold Foundation. Knowing both of these individuals as well as I do, I have to say they are so well deserving of these awards. The Rowena Hahn Humanitarian Award celebrates incredible acts of bravery and selflessness and is named after Dr. Rowena Hahn, a 2Com class of 2021, who donated her kidney to the mother of a fellow 2Com student. At this time, in an unprecedented but very well-deserving act of recognition, we would like to invite the entire class of 2024 to stand. Your collective display of immense bravery, grit, resilience, and selflessness throughout your educational journey is nothing short of remarkable. In the face of unprecedented challenges posed by the poorly understood COVID-19 pandemic, you courageously stepped up to provide essential care, tirelessly administering vaccinations, offering medical assistance in clinics and hospitals alike, and continued with your medical training. We heard President Kadish speak to how much what all of you have done has impacted us, has inspired us. Each member of this graduating class has fought their own battles, making sacrifices and demonstrating unwavering selflessness in service to others. Your dedication and commitment to the well-being of your communities are truly commendable. It is with great honor that I acknowledge the entire class of 2024 for your extraordinary bravery and unwavering dedication. Your embodiment of the spirit of the Rowena Hahn Award serves as a testament to your remarkable character and the impact you will undoubtedly continue to make in the field of medicine. At this time, I am pleased to introduce soon-to-be Dr. Nneka Okonkwo, who's been selected as the student speaker by the COM graduating class of 2024.
Good evening, everybody. It's a true honor to be standing here. Thank you all for trusting me to represent our class. I would like to begin with acknowledging that we did something that's a pretty big deal. And we all know we didn't do this by ourselves. Let's take a moment to say the names out loud of those people who were important to our journeys, living or transitioned. And please don't be shy, say those names loud. We honor them by continuing to pursue our dream. We made it here under some wild circumstances, y'all. We are the class that started off in COVID, fully remote. And everyone talks about how scary medical school is, and the biggest fear of mine was not being on mute when logging on to the Zoom, or having my camera on when I wasn't ready. Many of you mentioned proctored exams where you couldn't avert your eyes or move your head. You also mentioned virtual anatomy, I'm not going to say anything else about virtual anatomy. Or when we had to do a full MSK physical exam on Zoom. I mean, whose idea was that? I know we were all learning together, but wow. We're the only class to have 2 white coat ceremonies. We bonded by spitting in tubes together every few weeks. We worked through contact tracing and reporting that you were exposed to COVID and feeling guilty because you went home to celebrate grandma's 80th birthday. At our virtual white coat, I said this journey is about finding and cultivating your gifts so you can make a practice of giving them away. We should strive to make meaningful relationships in our personal and professional lives always. I shared a quote from Arthur Ashe that says, "From what we get, we make a living. What we give, however, makes a life." 3 years later, I second those sentiments and ask, have you found your gift? Are you cultivating it? Are you still searching? Whatever you do, don't be afraid to fail on your way there. Don't be afraid to dream bigger. Don't be afraid to defy the odds. Denzel Washington said, "Don't just aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference." Thank you, class of 2024, we did it. All right, I'm so excited to be presenting this award. This award is the Student Empowerment and Care Award. It's been around for the last 5 or so years and was created by students who really wanted to make sure that faculty members who made a huge impact in their journey knew it. So many great things can be said about this year's recipient, but we don't have enough time. This individual is so deserving of this recognition and so much more. Personally, I have emailed and texted this person outside of business hours. When I was at my lowest, they met me with so much empathy and understanding, gave me hope when I couldn't see in front of me. This person's ability to listen and provide feedback is unmatched. They do this for each class they encounter, and Touro is lucky to have them. For this next part, I'm gonna have to say this person's name prematurely. Please don't come up yet, but I want you to see this before you step up here. Can I get a show of hands from our class of the people that Dr. Hartwig helped make it here today? Fun fact, this individual was on Jeopardy back in the day. So let's give a warm welcome to the winner of the Student Empowerment and Care Award, who is Dr. Walter Hartwig.
It is truly a pleasure for me to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Karen Nichols, a distinguished leader in the medical field and an individual who serves as a role model for many people in our profession, including me. As a trailblazer, Dr. Nichols was the first woman to serve as president of the American Osteopathic Association, the American College of Osteopathic Internists, and the Arizona Osteopathic Medical Association. She founded the Costin Institute for Medical Educators and spearheaded a fellowship program for educators at colleges of osteopathic medicine.
So, today, you get a new last name, D.O. It's an incredibly wonderful heritage. And I have to ask you to join me in giving a big shout out to Dean Hendricks about her role in this incredible heritage. Dear friend. So today, we're graduating 135 minds, 135 pairs of hands, dedicated to cure sometimes, but care always. Now, you are embarking upon the second half of your medical education career as you move into your residencies and probably fellowships. There's a big task yet ahead of you. It's scary. It's overwhelming at times. But remember, we're graduating 135 hearts. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Now for the exciting part. I would like to invite our deans, faculty, and directors to please stand. It's my pleasure to invite to the lectern Dr. Alan Kadish, president of the Touro University System and New York Medical College. It is my understanding as the interim chief academic officer at Touro University, California, and the dean and chief academic officer of our College of Osteopathic Medicine, after having received confirmation from our COM faculty that our candidates have fulfilled the requirements of the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degree or dual degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Masters of Public Health. As such, we are pleased to present our candidates for conferral of their degrees. Will all of the 2024 graduates please stand?
So this is it. By the authority vested in me by the state of California and the Board of Trustees, and I hereby confer upon you, those of you who've met the graduation requirements, the degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine or dual degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that relate to it. I congratulate you and encourage you to take seriously what becoming educated in today's society really means. Congratulations, class of 2024. It's been great having you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Your degrees are conferred. We'll now call upon our name readers, Dr. Walter Hartwig and Dr. Kimberly Wolf, and our hooders, Dr. David Kaufman and Dr. Chitra Pai, to come forward and lead our DO degree conferral, along with Dr. Gail Cummings and Dr. Sahai Burrows, who will place the Masters of Public Health cords on our dual degree students.
Class of 2024 student speaker and Gold Humanism Honor Society member, hooded by her mother, Dr. Mizia Azinge, Dr. Neka Okonkwo.
Having completed the Department of Clinical Sciences and Community Health Pre-Doctoral Teaching Fellowship and being hooded by her best friend, Dr. Christine Manuel Jordan, presenting Dr. Jeanette Ilyev.
Completed the Osteopathic Manipulative Medicine Pre-Doctoral Teaching Fellowship, recipient of the United States Public Health Service Excellence in Public Health Award, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Nicole Pena, Dr. Krissa Karagianis.
Having completed the Osteopathic Manipulative Medicine Pre-Doctoral Teaching Fellowship, recipient of the Outstanding DO Student Award, and member of Gold Humanism Honor Society, presenting Dr. Heidi Molga.
Completed the Department of Clinical Sciences and Community Health Pre-Doctoral Teaching Fellowship, recipient of the Bernard I. Zelliger Leadership Service Award, and recipient of the Albert Schweitzer Fellowship and Gold Humanism Honor Society member, hooded by her friend Dr. Kenneth Tran, presenting Dr. Michelle Nguyen.
Being hooded by her father, Dr. Henry Huang, presenting Dr. Dimi Huang.
Leonard Tao Humanism in Medicine Award, presented by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation, and Gold Humanism Honor Society member, escorted by her mother, Juliana Wu, presenting Dr. Regina Sung Wu.
Recipient of the Pediatric Distinguished Student Award, being hooded by her friend, Dr. Ashley Masuda, presenting Dr. Tram Din.
Outstanding Student Clinician of the Year, Gold Humanism Honor Society member, and Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, presenting Dr. Andrew Gatto.
Recipient of the Bernard I. Zelliger Leadership Service Award, the 2022 Student DO of the Year Award recipient, member of Gold Humanism Honor Society, being escorted by her husband, Amir Azam, presenting Dr. Kundan Malik Azam.
Graduating with the dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, recipient of the Outstanding Osteopathic Manipulative Medicine Student Award, recipient of the American Medical Women's Association Glasgow-Rubin Certificate of Commendation for Academic Achievement to women who graduate in the top 10% of their class, Dr. Michaela Panza.
'21 Student Researcher of the Year and recipient of the Albert Schweitzer Fellowship, presenting Dr. Colburn Yu.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member and United States military graduate entering the United States Navy, presenting Kevin Ray Calvello.
Presenting United States military graduate entering the United States Army, Dr. Felipe Cateches III.
United States military graduate entering the United States Air Force, hooded by his father, Dr. Bruce Stelmach, D.O., presenting Dr. Jeremy Stelmach.
United States military graduate entering the United States Army and escorted by his grandmother, Shala Kashfi, presenting Dr. Ardalan Turman.
Graduating with the dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, presenting Dr. Emily Fisher.
Emily. Graduating with the dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, recipient of the Global Health Pathway Certificate, and Gold Humanism Honor Society member, escorted by her mother, Jagdish Kaur, presenting Dr. Aveline Kaur Gill.
Graduating with the dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, presenting Dr. Ramneet Kaur Panu.
Graduating with the dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, and recipient of Gold Humanism Honor Society member, presenting Dr. Martina Peralta.
Graduating with the dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, hooded by her mentor, Professor Dr. Jay Shubrook, presenting Dr. McCall Prince.
Graduating with a dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, Gold Humanism Honor Society member, and escorted by her mother, Tammy Martinelli, presenting Dr. Samantha Rundle.
Graduating with the dual degree, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, presenting Dr. Paige Saito.
Graduating with a dual degree, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, presenting Dr. Alexander Schluter.
Graduating with the dual degree, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, recipient of the American Medical Women's Association Glasgow Rubin Certificate of Commendation for Academic Achievement to women who graduate in the top 10% of their class, Gold Humanism Society member, and Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Chris Garden, presenting Dr. Jessica Sieminski.
Recipient of the Global Health Pathway Certificate, presenting Dr. Dolgan Duke Bayerdorj.
Graduating with the dual degree, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Public Health, presenting Dr. Annie Susko.
Recipient of the Global Health Pathway Certificate, presenting Dr. Alexander Carbonell.
Global Health Pathway Certificate recipient and Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, presenting Dr. Emily Huang.
Recipient of the Global Health Pathway Certificate and being hooded by his fiancée, Bernadette Tuano, JD, presenting Dr. Nirav Patel.
Recipient of the American Medical Women's Association Glasgow Rubin Certificate of Commendation for Academic Achievement to women who graduate in the top 10% of their class, hooded by her father, Dr. Chang Dong Feng, Ingrid Feng. Dr. Ingrid Feng.
Recipient of the American Medical Women's Association Glasgow Rubin Certificate of Commendation for Academic Achievement to women who graduate in the top 10% of their class, and Gold Humanism Honor Society member, presenting Dr. Caitlin Smith.
Recipient of the American Medical Women's Association Glasgow Rubin Certificate of Commendation for Academic Achievement to women who graduate in the top 10% of their class, presenting Dr. Tessa Smith.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member and member Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity, presenting Dr. Janelle Atwood.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member, escorted by his father, Ramon Contreras, presenting Dr. Christian Contreras.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member, being hooded by her father, Dr. Neil E. Doherty III, presenting Dr. Devin Vivian Doherty.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member, hooded by her Touro faculty, Dr. Theodore Smith, presenting Dr. Rachel Heeb.
Presenting Gold Humanism Honor Society member, Dr. Sabri Taha Killick.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member, hooded by her wife, Dr. Chelsea Salvatierra, presenting Dr. Kaylee Kress.
Presenting Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, Dr. Ravina Bring.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Emily Fisher, presenting Dr. Aaron Sheffs.
Presenting Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, Dr. Joseph Fisk.
Gold Humanism Honor Society member, escorted by her father, Alexis Velis, presenting Dr. Stephanie Velis.
Presenting Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, Dr. Piyush Goyal.
Old Humanism Honor Society member, escorted by her mother, Mrs. Arcelia Vigel. Presenting Dr. Ivan Vigel Calderon.
Presenting Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, escorted by her mother, Manju Reddy. Presenting Dr. Riddhi Reddy Gudor.
Hooded by her mentor, Dr. Lucinda Chan, presenting Dr. Miranda Wakimoto.
Presenting Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, Dr. Nicholas Hanna.
Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, hooded by her twin brother, Dr. Dennis Kutataladze, presenting Dr. Anna Hindman.
Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, presenting Dr. Christine Huang.
Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, hooded by his father, Dr. Xiao Tao Jin, presenting Dr. Ethan Jin.
Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, and escorted by her mother, Denise Morales, presenting Dr. Lexi Masick.
Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, presenting Dr. Timothy Nguyen.
Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, being hooded by her uncle, Dr. Kishore Ranade, presenting Dr. Priyanka Vijay Ranade.
Sigma Sigma Phi, National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, hooded by her father, Alan Shenoy, JD, presenting Dr. Sonia Marie Shenoy.
Being hooded by his friend, Dr. Julia Liang, presenting Dr. Cody Tu Forsyth.
Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member, presenting Dr. Austin Suits.
Being escorted by her father, Majid Hamidi, presenting Dr. Jasmine Hamidi.
Hooded by his wife, Dr. Jessica Sybil, presenting Dr. Vivek Jayaraman.
Being hooded by her friend, Dr. Farwa Feroz, presenting Dr. Sanskruti Kakaria.
Hooded by her sister, Dr. Justine Cow, presenting Dr. Joanne Cow.
Being escorted by her father, Carl Kawaguchi, presenting Dr. Ashley Kawaguchi.
Hooded by her cousin and mentor, Dr. Shweta Tekshandani, D.O., presenting Dr. Priyam Kemani.
Being escorted by her husband and partner, Alan John, presenting Dr. Sukaina Keitani.
Hooded by her partner, Dr. Dan Nguyen, presenting Dr. Amelia Lang.
Escorted by his father, Locke Lamb, presenting Dr. Brian Lamb.
Escorted by her father, Neil Lamb, presenting Dr. Catherine May Lamb.
Being hooded by her brother, Dr. Eric Liu, presenting Dr. Valerie Liu.
Hooded by her aunt, Dr. Kathy Lindsay, D.O., presenting Dr. Jenna Marie Lindsay.
Being hooded by her father, Dr. Bahadur Momeni, presenting Dr. Tara Momeni.
Escorted by her father, Percy Astria, presenting Dr. Geraldine Astria.
Escorted by her father, Bruce Pipard, presenting Dr. Alicia Pipard.
Hooded by her mentor, Dr. Geetika Sengupta, presenting Dr. Nava Rathna.
Presenting Dr. Leonid Minasyan.
Hooded by his father, Dr. Muhammad Saeed, presenting Dr. Umar Saeed.
Being hooded by her aunt, Dr. Svetlana Yasin, presenting Dr. Jenny Levitt.
Hooded by her mother, Dr. Rahana Begum, presenting Dr. Anita Shami.
Presenting Dr. Kylie Shakur.
Escorted by his mother, Tamra Wilbanks, presenting Dr. Jedediah Daniel Wilbanks.
Presenting Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member and being hooded by her uncle, Dr. Pradeep Varma, presenting Dr. Shreya Chadha.
Presenting Dr. Robert Albertian.
Presenting Dr. Corey Lynn Bali Lynch.
Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Medicine Fraternity member. Presenting Dr. Savannah Madeline Garibian.
Presenting Dr. Jacob Ungaro.
Presenting Dr. Simon Chan.
Presenting Dr. Jonathan Vo.
Presenting Dr. Jonathan Chow.
Presenting Sigma Sigma Phi National Osteopathic Honor Society member, Dr. Ryan Shiesha.
Presenting Dr. Yan Wang.
Presenting Dr. Ann Tran.
Presenting Dr. Ramandeep Bains.
Presenting Dr. Umrit Kaur Heer.
Presenting Dr. Tawfiq Khan.
Presenting Dr. Alexa Torres.
Presenting Dr. Anjali Ganguly.
Presenting Dr. Satvir Kaur.
Presenting Dr. Catherine Teresi.
Presenting Dr. Seung Hae Christine Jong.
Presenting Dr. Sarah Lee.
Yeah! That's my wife!
Presenting Dr. Brian Tu.
Presenting Dr. Andrew Tabone. Presenting Dr. Eric Taylor Peterson.
Presenting Dr. Hunter Sorensen.
Presenting Dr. Aaron Krellstein.
Presenting Dr. Reed Julian Ehrman.
Presenting Dr. Jadzia Nguyen Kwa.
Presenting Dr. Gershon Klar.
Presenting Dr. Caitlin Jane Crooker.
Presenting Dr. Nicholas Lascala.
And finally, presenting Dr. Parth Patel.
Thank you to our readers, hooders, cord placers, and greeters. Everyone, please join me in congratulating our newest graduates, Touro University, California, class of 2024. I would like to invite Dr. Karen Nichols back to the lectern to administer the osteopathic oath.
So will the class of 2024 please stand, and will all osteopathic physicians who are in the audience or on the platform party please stand and join in the reading of the osteopathic oath. I will read one line, then you all say that same line, and we'll go back and forth, okay? It's on page 24 of your program. Okay, ready? I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter.
I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I'm about to enter.
I will be mindful always of my great responsibility
I will be mindful always of my great responsibility
to preserve the health and the life of my patients,
to preserve the health and life of my patients,
to retain their confidence and respect,
to retain their confidence and respect,
both as a physician and a friend,
both as a physician and a friend,
who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity,
who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity,
to perform faithfully my professional duties,
to perform faithfully my professional duties,
to employ only those recognized methods of treatment
to employ only those recognized methods of treatment
consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability,
consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability,
keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery.
nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery.
I will be forever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community,
I will be ever vigilant in aiding the general welfare of the community,
sustaining its laws and institutions,
sustaining its laws and institutions,
not engaging in those practices which will in any way
not engaging in those practices which will in any way
bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession.
bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession.
I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person,
I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person,
though it may be asked of me.
though it may be asked of me.
I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues
I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues
in a spirit of progressive cooperation,
in the spirit of progressive cooperation,
and never by word or by act
and never by word or by act
cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices.
cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices.
I will look with respect and esteem upon all those
I will look with respect and esteem upon all those
who have taught me my art.
who have taught me my art.
To my college I will be loyal
To my college I will be loyal,
and strive always for its best interests and
and strive always for its best interests and
for the interests of the students who will come after me.
for the interests of the students who will come after me.
I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths
I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths,
to the healing arts
healing arts,
and to develop the principles of osteopathic medicine,
and to develop the principles of osteopathic medicine,
which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still.
which were first enunciated by
In the presence of this gathering, I bind myself to my oath.
In the presence of this gathering, I bind myself to my oath.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Nichols, and congratulations to all. You may be seated. We also want to acknowledge our military graduates who are serving our profession and our country. We invite Dr. Nevins, a colonel in the U.S. Army Reserve and our Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education and Program Development, to lead us in the commissioning oath, which may be found on page 25 of your program.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, staff, and guests. Will those graduates who will be entering the armed services please rise? And I'm not going to make them take all their stuff off, but I want them to flash you their new rank. Just show them a little shoulder. There we go. I want you to all understand how important it is that these 4 service members are standing in front of you. Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage, and commitment. That's what they embody. These are the values of the women and men of the United States Armed Forces who support, defend, and live every day for our own freedom. I'm honored to welcome our newest military physicians and their families into the ranks of a time-honored tradition, caring for those who protect and defend our great nation and their families. Thank you to all who have supported, instructed, mentored these graduates as they have prepared to enter their military medical careers. I'm truly proud to call all of you colleagues in military medicine. So now, doctors, attention! Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed to your new rank in the United States Armed Forces, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations to our new military physicians. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Nevins and our military graduates. Please accept our gratitude for all the sacrifices you have and will make on behalf of our grateful nation. You may be seated. From one alumna to another, I now welcome Dr. May Lin, our Assistant Dean for Graduate Medical Education and Program Development, to greet you, our newest alumni.
Class of 2024, how does it feel to be called doctor? Woo! On behalf of the Office Alumni Relations, I want to offer my sincere congratulations to our 2024 graduates. I want to welcome you, the newest alumni of Touro University, California.
Graduates, Congratulations on reaching this remarkable milestone in your educational journey. TUCOM holds firm confidence in your abilities and anticipates the profound impact you will undoubtedly make as you carry forward the esteemed legacy shared with our alumni who've come before you. For those of you who might not know what a shofar is, it is typically a ram's horn and one of the oldest wind instruments to remain in usage from ancient times until today. It is also used by the Jewish people to welcome and mark a new beginning. At Touro, we use the sound of the shofar to announce to the world the changing of your status from student to physician. I would now like to invite Mr. Bruce Silverman to welcome you with the sounds of the shofar. As you embark on your journey into medicine, remember to embody the qualities of bravery, compassion, collaboration, and excellence that we know you possess. In times of difficulty, know that support is always within reach. You are forever a part of the TUCOM community, and we are always here for you. And don't forget to prioritize self-care, for it is essential to becoming the best physicians you can be. Congratulations, class of 2024. Will the platform party please rise?